Okay. Good morning, everyone. I hope that you guys can hear my voice. Good morning, Dr. Saaidal, our presenter for today. Thank you guys for attending these sessions. Today, I believe that everyone's waiting for the interesting topic that we want to discuss today morning. It's all about the blockchain and cryptocurrency. So today again, we're going to have I believe that this is the fourth series of the webinar um, hosted by my office, but sponsored by IEEE Computer Society. So today we are having Dr. Saaidal Razalli Azzuhri. He's going to present his topic on blockchain beyond cryptocurrency. Basically, Dr. Saaidal is a senior lecturer at the Faculty of Computer Science and Information Technology, University Malaya. He obtained his PhD from University of Queensland in Australia. He has been actively researched in the blockchains, I believe, since 2016 or even earlier. Okay, he has established the first blockchain technology labs using the private funding. He also now working with government to government research under China and Malaysia, and then sponsored by the publicly listed company. I believe that everyone here know about my EG Services Berhad. So Dr. Saida also actively working on the other research, okay, related to the aerial vehicles, fiber optics, and biosensor. So I think without further ado, I would like to invite Dr. Saida to present his presentations on the blockchain beyond the cryptocurrency. Okay, Dr. Saida, the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you very much, Prof. Dr. Badrul Anwar. All right, Assalamualaikum wabarakatuh, and good morning to everyone. So, today we're gonna look at the blockchain beyond cryptocurrency. Okay, my name is Saaidal Razalli, and I'm a senior lecturer in Department of Computer System and Technology from Faculty of Computer Science and IT. So today we're going to explore the wide application of blockchain technology. So this blockchain technology is actually some misunderstood, but some like over mystified it. So, but don't worry, I will here I will tell you what about the blockchain, and then not cryptocurrency. Okay, some of them like maybe they say I'm a blockchain enthusiast, but actually they just a crypto traders. Okay, so that's the different things. All right, so today's presentation outline. So first I'm going to talk about brief about introduction to blockchain. I think everyone here know what is blockchain, a brief history, and then what's the core principles of blockchain. Okay, what makes it a different technology or one of its kind, and then what type of blockchain that you use. So this core principle and type of blockchain is very important when you decided which application that you want to use in the blockchain. Okay, and then we will go to the blockchain use cases, okay, in finance, supply chain management, healthcare, government, public service, and of course, AI as well. Now we're going to look at the challenge and future directions of the blockchain. Okay, there is like really, really a technology that what it has been said before, or it just like, over promoted or something. Okay, and the conclusion from this talk, right? Okay, so some introduction to the blockchain. As you know, the blockchain is decentralized ledger. Okay, you have a normal ledger, but it's a decentralized. It's widely distributed across a node. Okay, so each node will record a transaction which is linked by blocks using a cryptographic technique. Okay, so if you want to just brief, if you want to change anything in block 2, you have to also change in block 1 as well. So if like many blocks like Bitcoin, they have like 1,000 blocks, you have to change like every blocks in order to change the transaction details and so on. So this is what made blockchain one of its kind. All right, and the Bitcoin basis is based on this. All right. So brief history and evolution. Okay, you can say that this bloke no named Nakamoto. Okay, we don't know whether he is a single person or a group or even an organization. He created a Bitcoin. The story is he like met he really like what call it angry with the banks, and then he wants to introduce a peer-to-peer transaction of money in terms of the cryptocurrency, okay, or digital coins or whatever you want to say, right? So he created that so that he didn't need to go to the bank or through the middleman in order for him to transact money to his peers in whichever in the world, right? So it started in 2008, and no one knows who is Nakamoto until now, whether he's still alive or already passed away. So we never know. But he created a blockchain. At that time, it was named Bitcoin. All right, it was a Bitcoin. But he is actually taking the idea from previous research in 90s. Okay, so beyond that is already the blockchain itself is already evolved beyond the Bitcoin. All right. So whoever like bought the Bitcoin since like in the early years and maybe never sell it now, you can say that you are like a millionaire or something. But we're not gonna talk about the Bitcoin or any cryptocurrency. Okay. Okay. The core principles of this blockchain is the first one is decentralization. Okay, what does it mean, the decentralization? Meaning that they don't have like single authority. Everyone take parts in validating any transaction. Okay, every nodes take part to validate the transaction and so on, so they have a consensus algorithm. Okay, this is what like the idea of Nakamoto doesn't want like central authority. I don't know why he agrees with the bank and so on, so he doesn't want the central authority. So this he create a Bitcoin, which is a first core principle of blockchain, decentralization. And then it also a transparency. Okay, the transaction you can go to like bitcoin.com or something, it's all like recorded in the public ledger. Just that now like cryptocurrency, everything, I think the new regulation in the new regulations like adopted in most of the countries, they need a KYC, know your customers. Okay, and then you have the immutability. Once it's there, it will stay there forever. Okay, transaction cannot be altered. So this is one of the strong points of blockchain. And then of course the security, as I mentioned, if you want to change anything in the block, you have to change the whole block. Okay, I mean the whole node you have to change. Okay, because it is tied with the link cryptographic hash, okay, with the consensus algorithm of proof of work or any others consensus algorithm that provide a strong mathematicals that cannot be easily calculated. All right. If you say about Bitcoin, it use a lot of energy. Okay. Some say now at the moment because there are fewer bitcoins to mining. So if you want to mine it, I mean the energy say is like the whole Kazakhstan or the whole like country, a small country. The energy, the amount of energy if you want to mining that Bitcoin. Okay, some of that's why all these four core principle of blockchain. That's what make it like very interesting to do to do other applications. Okay, the application that can be used in order to make it more secure, transparency, and so on. Right. So this is the core principle of the blockchains that you can apply it in the any applications. There also like okay, again I have to now blockchain is not like a holy grail or something that can solve everything. Okay, you don't have to use blockchain for everything. Okay, some of it like let's say because blockchain you need they have an issue on the scalability. Okay, like a real time applications like a real time traffic management, you it's not suitable, it's not advisable to use a blockchain. And then maybe a point of sale system for a small retail store, because if you pay using Bitcoin or any others, now you have others consensus algorithm that are very fast like XRP and so on, that can use 3 to 5 seconds for transactions. Um but point of sale for the small retail system, you don't need a blockchain in order to doing a transaction or buying things there. Okay, and then in order for you to use any applications or to apply blockchain in applications, basically they have four types of blockchain networks. Okay, you have a public, private, hybrid, and consortium. So you can see here, all right, from here you have a permissionless. Okay, public is a permissionless, anyone can see, it's like on the public network. All right, and then you can see that it's not controlled to a central authority, and they have independence and transparency. Okay, but they have a performance issue, because if you have a large networks like Ethereum or Bitcoin, you're gonna have a performance issue, and also the scale, because the network is too big. Okay, during like congested network, the fees of transaction can go up to maybe $20 to $25. Okay, all right, and then you have a private blockchain, and the performance and security is okay, but you permission mean that and only certain entities can join this private blockchain. All right, like hyperledger and stuff, because they don't want to like spread it to the public, and because of privacy issue. So the main advantage is the performance can be big. Of course you have to trade off and on the security and trust. And then you have a hybrid. Yeah, you have a option to use permission or permissionless. Okay, it's controlled by the set. Of course, it's not really decentralized. Okay, hybrid. Yeah, the advantage of performance and low cost. Of course, this is a trade-off. But hybrid like provide both of the best world of permissionless and permission. And then you have a permission. Okay, consortium that Corda, Quorum, or any now Aura consortium for like the big brand, you using that for counterfeiting. Okay, so you can see that if you want to improve the scalability, maybe you have to like degrade bit on the security and trust and so on. So this is a type of blockchain. So type of blockchains is very important for you to choose what applications you want to use for any like the things that you want to apply to blockchain. Okay, right. So now we go to the use case of the blockchain. All right, first of all, of course, because you cannot run away from cryptocurrency, but some blockchain you use cryptocurrency, some it doesn't have to use cryptocurrency like Ripple. We will talk about it later. So you have a blockchain in finance, okay, because of cryptocurrency, so it is makes sense to talk about the finance, okay, or what we call that now a fintech using a blockchain, okay. So blockchain in finance, you can use a smart contract to automate or enforce contract like loan and so on, okay. Yep, my PhD student using that for loan for the Sharia capable smart contracts, okay. And then you have a cross-border payments, okay, cross-border payments. Okay, this one like at the moment, I mean the famous one, maybe you have heard about Ripple and their cryptocurrency XRP. It is competitors to the Swift that used by bank, traditionally used by bank for cross-border payment. It take about 3 days, okay, to verify, okay, 2 3 working days. You use a Swift, but now you can use a Ripple or any other blockchain for cross-border payments, and of course, a trade finance, okay. You want to buy stocks and so on, okay. There's a trade finance. They can be benefit from increase transparency and reduce fraud, okay. So this is where blockchains is really useful in fintech or finance, okay, to increase, mostly to increase security, to reduce, I mean, the cost reduction, and of course increase the transparency. So now we will look on the real use case of the blockchain in finance, okay. Okay, the first one, I think everyone knows, one of the top, I think you can say top five current cryptocurrency, where we call a XRP. XRP come from Ripple. Okay, Ripple is a fintech company, and they has developed a Ripple Net. Okay, a blockchain-based network for cross-border payments and remittance. At the moment, they have like hundreds of financial institutions. Okay, like mobile. If you here, like a mobile money adopted Ripple Net, okay, for transaction between Malaysia and Bangladesh, since we have a lot of students and also workers or expatriate from Bangladesh, okay. So mobile money use Ripple, and then for banks, at the moment, there are 18 banks, known banks that use a Ripple and doesn't really use a Swift code. Okay, this is the list of banks across the country. Okay, you can see that no Malaysian bank yet, but CIMB already, involved or joined the Ripple network. I'm not sure whether they already like do a pilot testing for cross-border payments. Okay, but as now you have 18 banks, but there are 100 financial institutions like mobile money and so on that use Ripple. Okay, and then JP Morgan's. Okay, JP Morgan's like a big what you call that trading or investor related companies. JP Morgan's. Okay, they have developed Onyx, okay, a blockchain-based platform for various financial services, okay, and then they also no, this is a different company, Artris Corda company. They also introduced enterprise blockchain platform, and it has been adopted by numerous financial institutions. For example, HSBC use Articoda, and then to shift their and then their Articodas and shift their all the data to the Google Cloud. Okay, this is a combination of the cloud technology and the blockchain. So you can see that fintech is the fintech. I can say the leading applications in blockchain networks, not just cryptocurrency. Okay, like Ripple, if you can talk about Ripple have an option where the banks want to use their XRP or they just want to use a fiat money. Depends on the users or the banks. Okay, but if you use a XRP, you will have a lower transaction fee. Okay, The second one, use cases that we can use traceability. When we talk about traceability, of course, it's a supply chain management. All right, up from the from the up from the raw material until you go to the retail or supermarket and so on. Each of these records is transact or recorded in the blockchain ledger. Okay, all right, like certificate. I mean, some are like all the information like certificate of origin, shipment date, HSS. This HSS code is a unique code for the items used in the retail services. Okay, or the number. Okay, so the blockchain, it creates an immutable, transparent record. Okay, immutable meaning that everything like being scanned or being put in the blockchain, you cannot change. Okay, it will stay there. Transparent record, all others, all the the participants in any change level can look at that record. Okay, and then it's allowing for easy tracking, verification, and auditing of products from manufacture to delivery. Okay, if you go in, I mean, let's see, if you like a parcel and stuff, parcel like now they use just a normal tracking system, but it's not a blockchain. So if anyone like the server admin wants to change something like that or just want to delete the record, they can delete. But if you use a blockchain in supply chain management or even in a parcel delivery, once it's there, you cannot delete it. If you want to delete, you have to delete in the whole node that involved in the blockchain. Okay, so the blockchain system enhance the traceability of blockchain in supply chain management. It also will reduce fraud, improve efficiency, and increase trust among all parties involved in the supply chain, because all parties can see whatever has been recorded, whatever happens in the each level of the chain. Okay, so the trust is built, the transparency increase, and everyone's happy. Okay, so this is a blockchain in supply chain management. Okay, some use cases in blockchain supply chain management. So, okay, one of it is halal traceability. I don't know if you are from Malaysia. A couple, I think, during the lockdown last time, during the COVID-19, there has been issue on the beef cartel in Malaysia that they say it mixed with the non-halal beef or something like that. Okay, so it's very important. Because of this issue is very important, we must have a halal traceability using a blockchain. One of the company or one of the application use halal traceability is One Agrix. One Agrix is from this is a Singapore company, business to business e-commerce. Okay, they use a blockchain technology for halal food traceability. Okay, and they also integrate with the AI powered product authentication. So this is from the from the raw material or from the farm itself up until the retail store, just like this chain, just like this supply chain management level. So they also have that. Okay, and then IBM also involved in this. IBM Food Trust, they want to know the origin of the food. Okay, some like prefer organic or non-organic, but how do you know? Of course, in the supermarket or the mall, they put the organic food, but maybe it's not all organic food. Maybe like it's being mixed up somewhere, or someone doing a fraud. Okay, it's not organic, but they put organic so they can sell it on a more expensive price. So IBM Food Trust developed this blockchain network to enhance food safety by tracing journey of food products from farm to table. Okay, so from farm to table, you know where that's coming from and so on. So they have blockchain based food safety and traceability solution. I mean, this is for any foods product that come from the raw material. I mean, from the farms up until the customers, where in the retail stores and so on. And then in supply chain management, so one of it is a counterfeit product. Okay, I have a student. I have a student PhD that already we use NFC and blockchain to to prevent the counter. It's an anti-counterfeit application that use NFC and blockchain. Okay, it's already pre-commercialized, but we can see like the use cases here. Let's say Louis Vuitton. Okay, if you talk about Louis Vuitton, there are so many counterfeit product that use Louis Vuitton. Okay, that you mean counterfeit Louis Vuitton product. All right. So it's massive until Louis Vuitton. When you see someone wearing Louis Vuitton, I'm not sure whether I pronounce it correctly. Louis Vuitton, Louis Vuitton. When you see someone wearing Louis Vuitton or LV, maybe it's not authentic. All right. And Louis Vuitton also have the chain of diamonds fine jewelry. Okay, so they use the Aura blockchain consortium. Okay, this is one a consortium blockchain that Aura blockchain consortium is a consortium is certain companies or certain entities that perform all this into to that perform or take parts in the blockchain networks. We call it Aura blockchain consortiums. Okay, for digital certificate. So what they have done is each central stone from the mine. Okay, from the mine of the diamonds to the fingers of the customers, they have the traceability. Okay, because they want it to be a authentic LV jewelry or diamond. Okay, so this also involve the information like location of extraction, Africa, Asia or something, and where each stone was sorted, polished and set. Okay, so Louis Vuitton use blockchain tech to trace natural diamonds. They don't want to from this information, you know that whether the workers are really fine or not, or the workers, what we call that, charity or so on, or are they underpaid or something like that. Okay, so Louis Vuitton is doing that in applying a blockchain so that they can see the location of extraction, where it's sorted, where it's polished, and up until the customers' fingers. And then you have the Aura blockchain platform as well. Aura blockchain platform like Louis Vuitton, Tots is a luxury branded items. I think use skin no use leather products. Okay, leather fashion products something. Okay, Tots from Italy. Say they use a NFC chip embedded in the back. So NFC is a near field communication chips. Okay, they use meaning that it's more secure than the barcode or the QR code. QR and barcode easily can be replicated. Okay, but NFC is very difficult to be replicated, so that's why they use NFC chip embedded. Okay, it's embedded in their bag. Okay, the designer's bag, so it becomes like a digital passport. uh, Provide owner with the proof of ownerships. Okay, information on products life cycle and sustainability certification, the origins of the product and so on. Okay, so this unique tool will highlight the original materials, production and compliance process. So just if you have this, and then you can scan the NFC using mobile phone NFC enabled, you can see you can see the information about that from origin of the materials, production, up until the retail store or the shops or the mall or something like that. Okay, so they use NFC and blockchain. So this all in the supply chain domain. Supply chain domain. Okay, just to highlight my project as well, we have a project with MyEG under government to government program, mostly MyEG. So this project will use a ZX blockchain platform. Okay, it's a permission type of blockchain. We want to use a cross-border, okay, trans-border blockchain infrastructure and pilot application. So they want like cross-border supply chain. Okay, so we have teams from economics and of course from law as well. Okay, we have one one my research partner, Dr. Eshado is here as well. He's looking on the the regulation and stuff. Actually, a stumbling block to apply a blockchain to any others, especially in the supply chain or trans-border or even in fintech, is rules and regulations. Okay, country uh, some country recognize cryptocurrency as a legal tender, some are not. Okay, and the blockchain itself involve data privacy and so on, so there's a lot of rules and regulation to follow. That's why we cannot simply apply a blockchain to this kind of platform like fintech and supply chain management in the cross border situation. Okay, we have a blockchain in healthcare as well. So you can see this all data blockchain, all data that has been all the patient's data being recorded and stored in the blockchain. Okay, in other, I mean, for drugs manufacturing, it also use tracing drugs to manufacture to patients, preventing counterfeit medications. Okay, counterfeit medication is very serious, because it will affect your health. And then illegal drugs as well. Okay, it promotes illegal drugs, so that's why blockchain comes that can reduce this or can even eliminate this kind of fraud in medications. And of course, the integrity and transparency of a clinical trials. No one's like modified the data and so on. There's a lot of medical fraud in terms of the medical supply. All right. So with the blockchain, everyone's that involved, the entity that involved, can see what happens, the results of the clinical trial, so that they will be like minimal fraud. Okay, minimal fraud will happens, or maybe you can eliminate the fraud in the clinical trial using a blockchain. And you have I mean, there's a lot of medical in a blockchain in healthcare. One of the big one that I choose for these use cases is the Medi Ledger. Is a blockchain pilots to assist drug supply chain. Okay, San Francisco based technology. Okay, it try to comply, like this is why I say in the blockchain itself you need someone from legal or law, because the healthcare like this one, drug supply chain traceability must be a compliant with the drug agency, something like that. I forgot already, the DSCA, drug supply chain SA. The drug supply chain is like America has a lot of these rules and regulations that must be complied to certain agency. So their clients include Pfizer, McKesson, Emerson Virgin, Cardinal Health, among others. Okay, so Pfizer, because of the COVID-19, everyone, and then because of their infamous product Viagra and so on. Okay, and then 2020, Malaysia completed a successful FDA pilot program that demonstrate the system ability to meet DS drug supply chain authorization requirements. Okay, so they already have this, and then the project already run and so on. Still, Mediledger still exists in order for the drugs traceability and clinical trials. And then you can use the government and public service. One of it is the digital identity verification. Voting system. Why voting system is good for block? Why voting system is very? I mean, why voting system like best for blockchains use cases? Because any online, okay, when you talk about online voting, a centralized, okay, a web-based centralized online voting, the system admin can change the data. All right, even you vote for this party, the system admin can still change the data you vote for this, like maybe the one that he supported. But with blockchain, you cannot. Once you vote for that party, it will stay there. The no, if no one can like change the data in that, all right, in that voting system, the immutability properties of blockchain will kick in. Okay, and then public records like land grant or something. Okay, land grant or something like that. So it's a public records that you can use a blockchain. So government partnership, like, okay, one of the earliest trial of government identity or ID using blockchains is done by this Zak, this resident Zak in Switzerland. They provide a blockchain identity, decentralized identity called ZUG ID, so launched in 2017. But it lasts only a year. But because of this pilot project, they know what's the challenges and so on, so that they can improve the blockchain. ZUG ID is still there, but it's not really currently active use for the city services, right? Because of the pilot's projects and this, it provide available insights to the potential and challenges of using blockchain for digital identity. So this is one of the ZID. Contrary to the popular belief, there is a e-identity from Estonia, one of the country in Europe, but they don't really using blockchain. But their application is inspired by a blockchain. And then you have okay, voting. There's a lot of like voting services or apps, but I said these are use cases. One of it the Kaspersky, but this one I use votes. Okay, a USA based blockchain voting because it's used by the government. All right. So it used in the municipal elections in Utah County 2020. So it's also deployed for party conventions, I think Republican in Arizona and Michigan, and also used by the overseas and military voters, just like our postal voting for army, but they use U.S. counties or U.S. soldiers abroad. They use the votes. Okay, VOATZ, a USA based blockchain based USA based blockchain based voting, right? And then the Republic of Georgia, okay, the Republic of Georgia, border to Russia, implement a blockchain-based land registry system, okay, in collaboration with the Bit Fury Group, okay, Bit Fury Group. So okay, if you talk about land registry system or land grant in Malaysia, it's like infamous for sometimes when you go to the land office, you can see some, I mean, the title of the land already changed. No one knows about it, okay? It's not really not transparency, it's a really unfriendly, one of the unfriendly government office, all right? So land of Georgia use a blockchain base for land registry. I think this is very good example to use a blockchain because no one can change the data in the land registry if you use a blockchain. So there is no like suddenly your land being changed to other names and so on. It's more transparency. Everyone can see. It's immutability and really secure. Okay. So key features, blockchain-based recording of land titles, integration with the existing digital land registry, and so on. And then the pilot already launched in 2016 and fully implemented in 2017. So residents can verify the land ownership through a smartphone app. Nowadays, for the land registry, you still have to go. I mean, in Malaysia specifically, you still have to go to the land office. Okay, to search, or in Malay we call it carian. I know because I follow my late sister last time to do all this land registry information. Okay, and then increase transparency in land ownership, reduce fraud. Okay, transparency, reduce fraud, and efficiency. So these three keywords is enough for you to apply blockchain in the land registry system, especially in Malaysia. Okay. And then you can also use blockchain in real estate and property management. Okay. So it's just like a smart contracts. Okay. Smart contracts for buying and selling properties. If everyone agrees, you will digitally sign the smart contracts and the smart contracts will begin a transaction. And you can also use in the rental agreements. Okay. So you have a compliance and transparency. So one of it, the real cases use the Propi, this company called Propi. It's a Silicon Valley-based company that implemented blockchain technology to streamline real estate transaction, meaning that for any records of the property transaction, rental, buying, and stuff, they use a blockchain. All right. So the key features is the smart contracts, title registry, cross-border transactions, digital closing process, and property management. Okay, cross-border, maybe you are from other states, you want to buy, so it's like cross-border on the state levels. All right. Or you are in overseas, you are like any residents of this, you want to buy land property in Vermont City or in US, they can facilitate the cross-border transaction. So of course, the real estate property management is tied to the land registry management. Okay, and intellectual property and digital rights. Okay, secure blockchains provide a secure platform. Okay, they can offer transparency and broad access. Okay, and this is permission blockchains can provide more control access to this intellectual property and digital rights. So enable artists and creators to protect their work through tamper-proof records. So it's just like NFT last time. So the bubble, the NFT bubble already. I mean, last time and NFT like really explode, but now it's like slow down. But NFT is a base for the intellectual property and digital rights. Okay, and digital management on blockchain ensure proper distribution and use of digital content. Okay, so your any of your, if you have intellectual property, it will be protected, and you can like the automated royalties are really transparent. Okay, and fair compensation. The royalties you can is a transparent, and of course a fair compensation that you can get from your intellectual properties. So this is kind of property and intellectual property and digital rights. The use cases like media chain, digital right management, and Ujo music. Okay, you can search this. Some use permission. The Ujo music use Ethereum blockchain. Okay, database of music ownership and rights. And then you have energy sectors. All right, we'll go because we already have. We go a bit fast, but this blockchain for energy sector. Let's say you have like you install a solar panel, and then you have extra or excess energy. You can apply a blockchain technology for selling and ordering excess energy. Okay, peer-to-peer energy, peer-to-peer energy transaction. You have excess energy, you can sell to others so that they can use. All right. Uh, and then also hence the grid management by providing real-time data. Okay, grid management because they provide a real-time data ensuring efficient distribution using blockchain. So they or blockchain also can provide a renewable energy certificates for the green energy. So like Brooklyn Microgrid want to implement this peer-to-peer energy trading plan in the Brooklyn, New York, just like the diagram before. Someone install a big solar panel. They have excess energy. They can sell to other users or to their neighbors or any other community-based blockchain. All right, you developed by LO3 Energy. So allow residents with solar panel to sell its energy direct to the neighbors using blockchain. So the key aspect, you can say that local energy marketplace, blockchain platform, transparency, security and stuff, smart meters, mobile app you can use, automated transaction, and encouraging renewable adoption. Okay. So because of this excess energy where they have monetary gain, it will encourage all other users to install a solar panels. So this is how Brooklyn microgrid uh, framework. Okay, so this is what they are, what the plan, but at the moment only local residential consumers. Okay, and then the last one is blockchain and AI. Okay, so you combine the blockchain and AI. With a blockchain, you provide security. With AI, all the data enhanced projection and so on. Okay. So you can say that blockchain provides a secure and immutable ledger, while AI data, I mean the machine learning, deep learning and stuff, ensuring data integrity and protecting against tampering. Okay. Uh, Decentralized AI models can leverage blockchain to distribute computation and data across the network. Okay, across, because they have a lot of nodes for blockchain. They have a lot of nodes, so AI can easily share all these node capabilities to do to analyze the data, projection, cleaning, and so on. So blockchain and AI. So some of the application that you use a deep one is a deep brain chain. computing platform, decentralized neural network or AI companies to tap into the shared computing power. And then you have a singularity net, decentralized marketplace for AI services. Okay, if you have a data you want if you have a data, or you have a capacity, you are a data scientist, you want to involve, you want gain some extra money, you can go to this decentralized marketplace, you can analyze the data there and so on. And then you have an ocean protocol, data exchange, decentralized data exchange protocols, so allow sharing of data while preserving privacy. Okay, so you share the data, in at the same time you preserve the privacy of the data, is crucial for training AI models. So they use data tokens to represent ownership and access right to data sets. So you have this one is ocean, where you can prediction data challenges for you to monetize and build, okay, your apps. And then you have a deep brain chain, is like shared computational power using blockchain and of course AI. So we come to the challenge and future directions. As I said, blockchain is not solution for everything. Okay, you should not use blockchain for the blockchain is not a solution for everything. You should not use blockchain if the centralized based web system is better, okay, or cloud based system is better rather than using blockchain, or you don't have enough, because implementing a blockchain is really expensive, to be honest. Okay, so one of these is scalability. When a blockchain become large, it's really difficult to scalable. Regulatory compliance, okay, law and regulations. This is country specific problem, and interoperability in different blockchain platforms. Okay, like Bitcoin want to talk to Ethereum, Ethereum want to talk to XRP, and so on. Of course, the research and development is still there. All right, and then future you use IoT, AI, and also quantum computing in blockchain. So, in conclusion, blockchain technology offers transformative potential beyond cryptocurrencies. Okay, as I said, when someone said they are blockchain enthusiasts, but they only like involved in trading cryptos, they are not really a blockchain enthusiast. Okay, they're just like a crypto traders. All right, they don't know what's beyond the cryptocurrency that blockchain can apply in so many applications, like healthcare, supply chain management, right? It also can revolutionize various sectors. Okay. While challenge remain, the future of blockchain looks promising. This is my opinion. Of course, some of it say blockchain just overhyped and so on. But my opinion, blockchain is looks promising if you know the right applications to apply for that. Right. So that's it for my presentations. Do we have Q and A? If anything you want to ask me, my project really involved in supply chain management. I really concentrated on that. I have several PhD student and also a commercial project using supply chain management.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Saidal. We have few questions here from Umayan. He asked about what is your take on how do we build populace layman trust over this technology being trustable in the first place? Meaning that, let's say that uh, we do have this technology, so how actually we build the trust over the layman people? Because as you said that people only know about the trading on the cryptocurrency, but beyond that people not aware. So what do you think?
Okay, thank you very much for the questions. Okay, to build a trust on blockchain is like really a long, really lengthy process, because people still don't understand blockchain, and then trust is not there yet. I have a student, I'm a PhD student, already just finish a viva that research on the trust in blockchain, the formation of trust in blockchain. Oh, sorry, my cat. Okay, the problem is try. you want to explain to the people the basic of blockchain, okay? Because it's really difficult to for the publics to understand, but now it's getting better. Now it's getting better, but the trust is still not there. It must have some initiative from the community, the government, and of course the researcher in the public universities that always go and educate people about the blockchain. Okay, when they talk about blockchain, I mean, it's kind of a complex technologies, but they must have some easier application that layman or public can test. All right. So if you ask me, trust anything. If you want to build trust, even among humans, it take times. Okay. There is no like
There is one.
shortcut to build
There is
trust.
another question,
Yes. Yes.
Dr. Saida. Is blockchain a way forward in the future? What is your opinions?
I can say a blockchain is a way forward in the future, of course. But um, as I mentioned before, it's really like it's a transparency, security, and so on. But of course, the hindrance of this is the scalability, okay? Because the consensus algorithm and of course the energy that they use in blockchain. Uh, this is like very diverse opinions. Some think blockchain is like overhyped, okay, very difficult, and like but for me, if I just a use cases on that, and I really like want to see all these use cases happens and successful, because this is better than the normal traditional application that don't use blockchain. As I say, like supply chain management, you want to preventing a fraud, counterfeit, and so on. At the same time, you want to provide transparency. That's all good. That is all good for consumers, for the government, and for the communities. So I think blockchain is the way forward. But as I mentioned before, not all application suits for blockchains. You have to know specific cases. As I mentioned to you,
Okay.
this is my specific cases that I present to you. This is the way forward. Okay, blockchain can
Okay.
solve all this fraud.
There is another question here. So this is quite similar to my question, basically. You said that it is very interesting to use blockchain technology beyond the cryptocurrency. For instance, halal traceability, the healthcare, whatsoever. But when we are talking about sustainability, environmental, energy, so as you said that we take too much energy to actually create these public blockchains, for instance. So uh, compared to the normal or traditional way of using the, for instance, QR code to detect and traceability, all those stuff, which I believe it is more cheaper. So what do you think about this?
Okay, for this like energy is basically it involve the consensus algorithm like Bitcoin or even Ethereum. They use a proof of work. This it is notoriously use a lot of energy because of the when they involve a lot of no nodes, and the competitions is really tight, so it use a lot of energy. But of course, there is like Ripple. They have called Ripple protocol consensus algorithm. It is not as secure. I mean, the security base is not as secure as a Bitcoin, but it's really fast, and it provides it checks all the security, the immutability, the transparency in the blockchain in terms of the blockchain networks. So the research on the scalability must go on in order to find a really good consensus algorithm. Of course, like a big, I mean, like a blockchain fundamentalist, I can say blockchain fundamentalists. They don't want to even they don't they say that the permission blockchain or private blockchain is not a blockchain because it define the decentralized process. Okay, so if you target the scalable and stuff, this blockchain can be like really fast and scalable transaction. Okay, of course there is
Meaning
also a
that you're
trade-off.
saying that there is an alternative to whatever existing that actually overcome and address the issue of energy whatsoever, right?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
correct.
So there is one more question here. How to ensure the trustability in healthcare if you use blockchain? The questions here said that all these informations of patients will be shared across the blockchain environments.
Okay, for the
So,
health, I can say that for
yeah,
the
yeah, your
health,
comments.
yeah, for the healthcare, due to the sensitive nature of the healthcare data, you must use a permission blockchain. Okay, you must use a permission blockchain. Of course, some like as I mentioned, blockchain. Fundamentally, this is not really a blockchain, but certain cases, I mean, you cannot just like the privacy issues of the patient's record. So you must use a permission blockchain. Where permission blockchain, the network is not that high, and then the transaction is quite okay. Still, I mean, is acceptable in today's trend transaction times. Okay.
Okay. One more questions. How does this blockchain technology protect the consumer right in investing digital asset in Malaysia?
Okay, one of it when you talk about the okay on the digital rights, okay, uh, it will attach the creators or any patterns, and then it will attach to the original or the creator of that
No, no,
digital
no.
right.
The question is something like this. So I think I need to rephrase.
Okay, okay,
Okay, we are investing all this trader. We are investing this digital asset, cryptocurrency. We do have uh, Luno. We have all this what we call as
synergy
a
tokenized, yes,
broker
yes.
that allow you to invest all these digital assets. So how do this blockchain protect the consumer right?
Protect the
It talks about consumer right. Yeah.
you mean the okay, the problem is now in Malaysia, the cryptocurrencies is not recognized yet as a legal tender. So of course there are lobby to recognize a legal tender, but trading cryptocurrency is not illegal. Just that it's not recognized as a legal tender, so that you can
It's
use
illegal
it.
now because our is allowed at the SC. SC, SC Malaysia allows several broker
Oh yeah,
to actually trade.
yeah, that one is crypto trading. You can buy crypto
Yeah, crypto
securely.
trading. We are talking about crypto
Yeah,
trading.
yes, yes, okay. So with that, of course, because you need a special license from SC. At the moment, only three: Luno, Tokenize, and Synergy that have a license from SC to do a crypto trading. This is just a cryptocurrency exchange that where you can buy a cryptocurrency, any cryptocurrency. So to protect a consumer's right, they must have some regulation. Let's say this company like involved in fraud or some involved fraud in something. There might be some like insurance and so on. But this is not really in terms of that fraud of everything in the cryptocurrency trading is not really. It's still a gray area. Still a gray area. It's not like the regulation is not there. It's not like strong regulations. You invest in the cryptocurrency trading is on your own risk. Okay,
I believe
on your
that
risk.
if we are talking about trading or investing on the digital asset, is similar to the investing in the common share markets. So
Okay.
you must take the risk. I believe that because in Malaysia, we do have this what we call as a Security Commission Malaysia, which allows several
Okay.
companies to do all this as a what we call as a broker to do the transactions of the trading. As far as it concerns, there are about six company which actually allows by the Security
Oh,
Commission
six
Malaysia
already. Okay.
to do this what we call as a investment in digital asset. Yeah, we have six. As far as I concern, six. I check on the Security
Okay. Okay. All right. If that's okay, because last
Commission
time while
Malaysia, there are
you six. Okay.
uh, updated list by 23rd. Yes, this is actually it's illegal now in Malaysia. But of course, as you said, it is not legal to tender on the open transactions. That is actually what we have to make it clear across the
Yes, yes,
consumer. We actually protected by the Security Commission Malaysia actually. So,
and
but of course we can do trading, but of course when we do tradings, the risk is similar to the
stock market trading.
whatever trading markets, and whatever it is, cryptocurrency or our Bursa Malaysia, it is similar. The risk is
Yes, yes,
similar. The difference here is we are dealing with digital asset compared to the company, public listed company. I believe that the consumer right, provided you are dealing with all these listed company.
yes, yes, correct.
Any
And then
any other questions? We have gone beyond 11 o'clock. But since there is no questions, thank you very much, Dr. Saidal. I believe
okay,
that
thank you
this is
very
some
much.
interesting sharings. For those who would like to contact Dr. Saidal, you can contact directly to Dr. Saidal. I believe that he has shared the email address, I believe, on the first page of the slides. And then you can have these. We don't have the slides, but you can ask directly from Dr. Seidel to get the more information and slides about the blockchain.
Yes,
Thank you
right.
very much,
You can ask
everyone.
me, right? I believe in transparency of blockchain, so no problem to share a slide. All
Okay,
right,
thank
okay,
you very much, Dr.
okay, bye.
Seidel.
Okay,
Thank you,
bye.
guys. See you next month.